All right, good afternoon, class. So I am going to do a demo on Unit 1, our Photoshop editing quick selection tool. All right, so we already went over some of the editing tools and we did the demos. We learned about the burn and dodge, the blur and sharpen. We also learned about the adjustment. So those were all of our formatives. Now we come to our first summative assignment, which is titled Celebrity Portrait with Edits and New Background. So I'll be grading you on how well crafted your artwork is, how you overcome creative block. Oop, I need a space there. Your artistic decision making, persistence in problem solving. So when you catch a problem, like, do you give up right away or do you keep trying until you solve that problem? I always say a designer is a problem solver. So, are you using tools to solve these problems, and is your artwork organized and purposeful? So, we're going to go to the Photoshop slides. So, this is the part 4. We already did part 1, 2, and 3. We're going to use the object, we're going to use the quick selection family, all right? We're going to use the object selection tool today in order to do something like this. So this is the celebrity portrait, and I picked out 2 for you, and we're going to do the exact same thing. All right, so we have Mr. Aquaman here, and we have Miss Taylor Swift right here in a new background. So step 1, take out background, right, from the original image. His image looks like that, her image looks like that. We're going to edit their faces, hair, and clothing, all right? So if you look closely, Command plus plus plus, he has a toothpick and a shadow of a toothpick. We're going to eliminate that. We're going to go ahead and try to patch up some of his eyebrows. And remember, this is all so you have practice, all right? And we're going to take away his freckles. Not that anything is wrong with his freckles, but we're going to go ahead and use the tools that we learned in order to do that. Also, we're going to give him a nice haircut. All this messiness right here, we're going to go ahead and take away. Also, when we put him in an image, guess what? We are going to recreate his arm, all right? To give it, a look that his arm is actually there and that he's not taken from a photograph. Okay, we are going to insert both images to a new background that you choose. All right, so first thing we're going to do is I am going to screenshot Command Shift 4, turns into a target. We're going to click and we're going to drag, and when we let go, his photo is taken. Command Shift 4. I don't need all of the background, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut some off and just grab what I need to grab. All right, so now in Photoshop, I am going to File, Open. I'm going to go to my recents because that's where my screenshots live, and I'm going to open him up first. All right, so here is my layer. This is the image that I need. So I'm going to click and hold my, no, that's not it. My W tools. Do you see how these say W? So I'm going to go to my object selection tool, and there is also a quick selection and a magic wand. So magic wand is really good at picking out solid colors, all right? However, we want the actual person, so we're going to use the object. I don't need him selected like that, so I'm going to say Command D. All right, when I hover over, do you see the pink? It is trying to detect the object. So it's detecting him section by section, but I want all of him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and I'm going to drag this rectangle and I'm going to let go. And when I let go, it is thinking and it's trying to detect what I'm asking it to detect, which is the subject matter. All right, so after this, I am going to cue it up. You're going to hear me say cue it up. When I say that, when I prompt you, that just means push Q. So I'm going to push Q on my keypad. What is red is actually protected, all right? What we actually want is him protected, right? So what we can do, if this confuses you, is we can cue it back up and we can say select inverse, all right? And then we can go ahead and cue it back up. So now we have him protected. All right. So if I were to just cue him up and then erase the background, Command D select, look how poor my selection is. Part of his face is gone. There's this ghostly haze that's going on, right? So this is a poor selection and we don't want that. So I'm going to Command Z to go back, Command Z to go back, Command Z. All right, so we are going to switch tools. We were at our object selection tool, all right? And then now we're going to go to our brush tool. Please don't forget to switch or else this next part is not going to work for you. So we're going to go to our options. All right, so right now I'm going to work on his hair. So his hair is not that soft or hard, so I'm going to just guesstimate, I don't know, 70. All right, and a lot of the times when you're first using Photoshop, you're going to guesstimate, use it, and see what happens, and that is how you gain valuable information. All right, so I like the shape, the size, but I'm just going to go a tad bit bigger. All right. So my size is at 49, my hardness is at 70. So if my brush is, actually, you know what? Let's make a mistake. If my brush is too soft and I take away from my selection, white means take away. So I'm going to take away from my selection, give him a nice haircut. All right. So this is really soft, and then I'm going to go to a really hard brush. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and take that out, make him look a little bit more prim and proper, all right? Okay, so now I'm going to cue it up so it becomes a selection, and I'm going to delete, Command D. Now let's observe. When I use a really soft brush, do you see that ghostly haze that comes out? That is what it's going to look like, and this is the hardest brush, very harsh, hard lines, right? So we want somewhere in the middle, but more close to hard. So I'm going to Command Z, go back. All right, so I know that this gave it a ghostly haze. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, did you see how I switched? I switched so the black is on top. And then I'm going to 70, which was my original guess, right? And I'm going to put back the hair, okay? And I'm going to mend that ghostly haze with a harder texture, okay? I'm going to go back to white because I'm not done. I'm going to give him a haircut, all right? What I want to avoid is things like that, chomp, chomp, chomp. It looks like someone took a bite out of his head, right? So we want nice, smooth lines that actually look like the head. If you go too deep in like that and cut off his head, he's gonna look weird because we all need space for our brain, right? All right, so I'm gonna keep going, and if you want, you can Command ++ to zoom in so you can be a little bit more accurate, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go to black because I see that some parts of here has been taken out. So I'm going to add it back in. Add it back in. So as you see, I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to add all of this, go back to white, all right? Take this out. And all the straggly hairs in the back, I'm actually going to make an executive decision to cut that out. All right, I'm going to go down in my size so I can actually get behind his ear right here. And I need to get into those corners, so I need to go even smaller. Okay. Oop, I see a little ghostly haze right here, so I'm going to add that. Okie doke. All right, so for the face, I'm going to use a softer texture. And then I am going to take away some of this harshness on the face, okay? And I want to use a small brush for this. If I use a bigger brush, it's gonna kind of go in and it's gonna look very ghostly. But if my brush is small, that will not happen. So his facial hair, you know, it is a bit rough, okay? So I'm not gonna do too much on that. I wanna keep that texture. Okay, now I'm gonna look around. Did I do good? Did I do well? If I see some things that I want to add or take away, that is a-okay, and that is why we're going over. Make sure. Okay, so if everything looks like to your liking, you're going to queue it up, and then you're going to delete, all right, and Command deselect. And look at him, he looks pretty handsome, all right? He got his hair cut. He doesn't have that back thing anymore. All right, so now his face. Nothing's wrong with his face, okay? People like, you know, these looks and stuff. However, just so we can go ahead and use our spot healing brush, you know, our patch tool, our content aware, all that stuff, we're gonna go ahead and edit him up. So in order to remove this toothpick and this like shadow thing happening over here, I'm going to use my content aware tool to completely take away the toothpick. I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to go to fill and make sure it's content aware because there are other options it could be on. So we're going to say, okay, Command deselect. It's gone. Good. His facial expression still looks like he has something in his mouth, but the toothpick's gone. Okay, so now his molds. We're going to go to the spot healing brush. I can make that a little bit smaller, and it's the face, so we don't want harsh lines. So we're going to go soft. You know what? Let's go ahead and make this a bit bigger, actually. Yep. Okay, good. All right, we're taking that out. And anything else you want to take out, you're more than welcome to go ahead and do so. All right. Oop, I didn't like that. Command Z, Command Z. Okay. Okay, so his freckles are gone, his toothpick's gone. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the patch tool to patch up his eyebrows, all right? It's not going to be, this scar is not going to be completely gone, but we're going to make it so it blends in nicely. So with our patch tool, we're going to go around a part, and we're going to try to replace it with this color, and we're going to let go. All right, again. Okay, oops, Command C. Command deselect. If you're done and you want to deselect, go ahead and deselect. And then up here, right here, I'm gonna go ahead and move that. Command deselect. All right, so we made it less noticeable. Good. So Mr. Aquaman is done and finished.